Good morning. It's the Lord's Day. Even though many of us won't be going to the actual church building today, but we can still get a word. We can still study. We can still pray. We can still sing. We can do all those things. It's Sunday, April 5th. During this shutdown period, and I know here in Alabama we have a statewide stay-at-home order. Everybody, please, let's get this thing over with. Let's stay at home. Don't go out unless you have to. I know it's inconvenient, but there's a purpose for it. And that's where I want to start today. It's about purpose. It's about patience and enduring these trials and circumstances that we're dealing with. If you look at the book of James in the first chapter, we see we've already got the instructions what to do in a situation like this. He knew things were going to come, but it has a purpose for us, for each one of us. But let's just see exactly what it says. Even though it may be inconvenient, we may be going through a little tough time here. But just like the rain don't last forever, trouble don't last always. Let's see what the book of James has to say about that. Chapter 1, and we'll start at the second verse. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. And this is a trying time for our faith, and definitely is trying our patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. During this time, we can be taking this time just to lounge around and do nothing, or we can use this time for our own individual growth to make us better. We can draw nearer to God. We can pray about some things we may have been looking over. Self-reflection. There's so much good that can come out of this. Instead of just looking at the negative side of it, if we alter our mindsets a little bit and say, hey, there's some blessings contained in this trouble. Things that we never even thought of or have been overlooking or neglecting, however you want to say it. We can come out of this thing if we've been patient, steadfast, if we apply this time to making ourselves better. We can come out of this 2 times, 3 times better than we went in. None of us should be the same after this. We shouldn't be going backwards. We should be going forwards. But how do we do that? Especially when it comes to God. How do we do that? How do we seek His will out in this situation? Well, the answer is found in Hebrews chapter 4. Let's see what it says. Starting at the 14th verse of the chapter 4 of Hebrews. Seeing then that we have a great, not a small, not an average, but a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast our profession, meaning hold tight to it. Hold tight to our profession of faith. For we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted, like as we are, yet without sin. Here it comes. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in a time of need. There's your answer. What do we do to get even closer, to find that help in this time of need? Our Father knows what we're dealing with. But some people may have never touched the Bible before now, may never have had the courage to ask those questions before now. Let us, at this time, during this trial, let us come boldly before the throne of God, so that we may find this grace in a time of need, because we need it. We need his help, and we need each other. The thing is, take the time that you have on your hands now to ask the one question: Father, what would you have me to do? Or you can even ask, Father, what do I need to change to come out of this situation even better? We read in his word that if you'll draw near to him, he'll draw near to you. Take this time. If you've never even done it before, take this time to get closer to him, because tomorrow is not promised. We see so many people affected by this pandemic. You never know what tomorrow holds. Get it right today. Now, y'all have a good Sunday. Enjoy your time off. Enjoy time with family. And just take a minute to just say thank you. Say thank you, Lord, for what I do have right now, because it could always be worse. And I think this pandemic is an example of how things can change in such a short time, because this thing appeared almost out of nowhere. And that's just how quick your life can change. Y'all have a good one.